What's up everybody, it's Chris here, coming at you with a Thursday video, which I don't normally post, but we just got some really big news recently that I want to talk about. Now, the information in this video, of course, will be speculative because we just don't know everything yet, but of course, most of this space is speculative, so just bear with me. Basically, what I want to talk about is the fact that GameStop just partnered with Immutable. Immutable, if you're not familiar with it, is the layer 2 protocol that we'll be buying and selling our Veve NFTs on, as well as a lot of other NFT projects. So to me, this is absolutely huge news. If you don't know about my background with Veve, I actually got into Veve kind of because of GameStop. I was an early investor in GameStop and I was involved in that huge movement, all the fun Wall Street Bet stuff. I was one of the first like 10,000 members of Wall Street Bets, and somehow, some way, Veve/Omi came up on my feed in February of 2021, and it all started from there. That's how my journey began. So here we are 1 year later, full circle. GameStop, now it's not directly related to Veve, but I'll kind of get into that in a minute, is on the same platform as Veve. So what does this mean in the future? Let's take a quick dive into why I think that this is going to be significant. First and foremost, here's the recent article that we actually got today, which is February 3rd. But I want to highlight this section right here. Immutable will also become a layer 2 partner and platform for GameStop and the company's NFT marketplace that is expected to launch later this year. So what does this have to do with Veve and Ecomi? Well, think about Immutable and the partnership that Veve and Ecomi has with Immutable. What kind of cryptocurrency will people be spending over the Immutable marketplace? Omi. Omi is literally one of the maybe 5 options of currency that's available on the Immutable marketplace. This means that we will be able to use Omi and other people will be able to use Omi to buy GameStop NFTs. To me, that's pretty big news that I don't really hear a lot of people getting excited about. Again, like, we don't exactly know how this is going to work, but if nothing else, this is going to be huge exposure to Omi. I mean, people are going to go onto Immutable looking for NFTs to buy, and they're going to be looking for the crypto to buy them. And as of right now, Omi is like one of the 5 cryptos on Immutable marketplace that you can use. So this is another big thing that I'm not too sure if Veve is going to execute because they might not need it, but I just want to look into it. It says that creators from gaming studios, Web 3.0, and metaverse gaming developers and elsewhere can request to be content creators on GameStop's NFT marketplace by visiting. So basically, GameStop is trying to encourage Web 3.0 gaming, and by doing that, they're actually offering grants. They're going to do a pool. They talk about it in their tweet. The pool is going to be a 100 million IMX pool to where creators can benefit from it. And then it says later that if you have an NFT project, if you have a world-class NFT project, submit your project details at nftgamestop.com. Guess who has a world-class NFT project? Veve. Now, again, I'm not saying for sure that Veve is going to execute this because they might not even need it. They might just do their own thing with the Veverse and be completely separate from this, but that option is there because they have the publicity for it. They're in good leverage and trajectory for this type of partnership. So I don't think it's out of the works for Veve to do this type of partnership. And if you're not familiar with what Web3 is in general, I'm not going to go like further into that, but that's basically just using your crypto and your NFTs and these new assets and gamify them and show ownership to them. And you know, you can see right here that it's changing the entire landscape of all of this, but it's going to be awesome. So again, we own our assets. So a lot of those Veve NFTs that we will be able to take off of Veve and put onto Immutable, the interoperable ones, as you know, people call it, these could be integrated into this new gaming industry. And Web3 gaming is, I definitely believe, is the future of owning your own assets and instead of the game owning its own assets. One of the best examples I like to give of this is if you take like Call of Duty. You're able to like buy skins on Call of Duty as much as you want. People do it all the time. But at the end of the day, if something happens with Call of Duty, then you no longer have those skins and all that stuff that you purchased to bring on to the next game. But in Web3 and gaming, you have that asset. It is in your possession to bring on to the next game. So that's kind of what this ecosystem is trying to push towards. That's kind of the slogan that they had for GameStop transitioning into the NFT space. That's kind of what it means. So it says power to the players. So of course, us as individuals who own the assets are the players. Power to the creators, and those are the ones that they'll be funding that are actually creating these NFT projects. And then lastly, we have power to the collectors, those people who just want to buy and hold their items just for collection's sake. So in conclusion, here's what I want you to get out of this video. I think that this benefits Veve and Ecomi for several reasons. I think that Omi can be an underlying token that can be used to buy and sell GameStop NFTs, which is huge. I think that this is better access to be able to get into the Web 3.0 gaming aspect of things, to where maybe Veve will go off and do their own thing, but this is straight up asking for NFT projects that are going to be world class, and I think Veve completely fits that criteria. So I'm not seeing a lot of people talk about these two things. That's why I wanted to get out a quick video on it. Tell me your thoughts down below if you think that this has very little to do with Ecomi and Veve, or you think that this is a big deal. Either way, if you know and you watch my channel, I've been extremely excited about Immutable X when there was only like 3 projects on it. Here we are with hundreds of projects later, and now a GameStop partnership. Regardless of Veve and Ecomi, I think this is a huge deal for the NFT space, which ultimately is a awesome thing for everybody in the NFT space. So tell me your thoughts down below, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.